Yo, 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 yo. We're live. We're live.
Big up everybody right now.
It's mad. It's mad. No, this, you know what? This black timing has to stop.
Listen.
Nah. This black timing has to stop.
I know. It's 2 for 2 me, innit?
Nah, 2 for 2, bro.
I know, bro.
This is nah. So, yo, what's going on, everyone?
How is everybody, man? How is everybody?
How are we feeling after the we had big fights, bro?
But this weekend was crazy for boxing, man.
It was the craziest weekend, man.
I know.
Don't worry, we're gonna get the lives in a second. Here you go. Let's just see what everyone's saying. Actually, let's shout out the people.
Come into their lives, man. Come in, take a seat. There's chairs for everybody. There's chairs everywhere, man.
We're gonna call this place the gym.
The gym.
Yeah. These are the people in the comment section. They're in the gym. Yeah. Who's in the gym? Let's just give it.
This is the Monday night gym.
Drop bombs to them. Let's drop bombs. Go for it. Here you go. We got Jeremy the Surgeon. We got October Red. We got Res 90. We got Wajid. I hope I'm saying your name right, bruv. We got Chuck West.
Come on.
Who else we got in there?
Jeremy the Surgeon.
I said that already, bruv.
No,
but it's cool. I did.
You better done for.
Oh, is he back with his original name? Oh, no. Yeah, we see what it is. Someone said we should call it what? The Doghouse.
The Doghouse.
Hold on. How do you say this name?
Who? Wajdi. Yeah.
I want to say it right, bruv.
Shout out, man, like Wajdi.
We got off
the canvas.
Ibrahim, let's go.
Untraceable done.
It's so, wait, we need to know.
True, my sister, come on.
We need to know.
Major K.
Come on.
Keep it 100. Hey, there's a lot of men in there still.
Allow it.
Hey, that's the bomb cut off. It's the bomb cut off.
No, but listen.
Talk to me.
Is Soulstar all right, bro?
Soulstar?
Because he won his last fight.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
He won his last fight.
He was down on the card still.
According to Vegas, like judging, you were the judge. Yeah?
117, 111 as far as I can see.
I hope he comes back. You know what I mean?
How is everybody feeling about the fight that happened this weekend? Yard, Arthur. Now the dust has settled. Now we've had time to analyze. I feel like we gotta cut deeper. We're
gonna cut deeper.
We're gonna cut very deep.
Listen, people,
we're gonna cut very deep.
We got something for you today. We're just making sure right now people are acting very black with their phone lines. You know, and it's like you're calling a man and it's the call's looking nuts. But don't worry. I already know. Is that one secure as well?
Yeah, it's secure.
Yeah,
it's
secure. Oh my days! All right, people, we got wow.
Oh wow, there's a hashtag started.
I can't believe this hashtag.
Is that where we are now?
Wait, no, that's not even a hashtag. Oh my god, Ash. Yo, how could he? But it's real today. Listen.
It's a real situation.
This is what we need to talk about. There's topics, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you ready for the topics that we got today?
Hit me. Let's go.
We got to go over Yard again. We just got to go over it. We got to go because the dust has settled. How does everyone feel? Now you've had time to reflect. Do you feel the same? Or do you feel totally different?
How do we feel about their reactions to the fight?
There we go. That's something to bring up. A next piece to bring up. I told you Mayweather's coming back. I told you he's going to be fighting one of the pools. Very surprised.
Flip's sake, man.
Very surprised.
So I mean, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
There you go. Then we got another topic.
Trevor Lynch. He's in the comments saying, "Where's the Manchester shout? That's how you stay north-south divide, eh?"
No. Because I'm a Man United fan, fam.
This
no
guy,
way.
He's been getting on to me on Twitter still.
Yeah. Trevor Lynch.
Trevor Lynch.
I support you, bro. No. You know what's crazy? That's a real thing, you know. There's a north-south divide, bro. Did you know that?
Yeah,
like, I didn't know it counted because we're black still. Like we're not.
But
it counts.
It's real still. It is
really
real. There's a tension for no reason. I don't know why it's there, but
I never knew about that until I performed in Leeds and I said London in the house.
They weren't happy about that. Listen, not pleased,
bro. I started shouting out. Mad ends up north.
There's bare 016 ones in the comments as well, way. Jeez,
016. Wait, the 016 took over London though. It took over London on the weekend.
Yeah, no. What he did,
Lyndon.
Yeah.
Man, Manny was Manny.
Do you know what? Lyndon didn't really get much of these over the weekend, so let's give him one right now.
Yeah. I wanna. The killer is. I'm thinking. What are you thinking? Do we speak to some of the great defeaters first?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Or do we?
Nah. We can clear it whenever we need to clear it. When the time is
clear
set,
the line when we need to clear the line. All
Yeah.
right, cool. So right now, Wait, where's Soulstar for Raw? No, Soulstar's in the gym.
Soulstar? Is Soulstar in the gym?
No, Soulstar's in the gym. I had a conversation with him still. I said, big man, I hope everything's cool, fam, because your last fight was nuts. You know when you got a message, man, and say, hey,
I know.
Your last fight, here you go.
Let's get the link, guys. Lines are open. Lines are open.
Line is open. Let me just go back and I'll put it in the I'm gonna put it in the description as well. There you go. So hit that link, save changes. Boom. Let's just make sure. Okay. There you go. Listen, it's here. Hit the link. Let's get the talking.
So keep it 100. Say give Lyndon Arthur his flowers.
We need to give him his flowers.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah, fine.
Yeah, let's give him his flowers.
Oh, swear down. He's still not.
Nah, I'm joking, man. I'm just. I'm being silly now. I'm being silly.
Nah.
Hey, Trevor Lynch said we love Team Manchester though. Yeah, see, he has the Laugh to Your Fart comedy show.
Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying, yeah.
It's mad. So the line's open, guys. Let's talk, man. Let's talk. There's more conversation on this on how this is played out.
Listen, hear what's happening. I've heard rumors. Tyson Fury, if Joshua gets it done, he's gonna step in the ring and there's gonna be a stare off. There's gonna be a face off.
No, where did you hear that?
I've heard rumors, bro.
He ain't gonna be at a match.
He's coming.
He's going to the fight.
He's going to the fight, bro.
Nah.
Fans are back. We need to talk about Errol.
Let's get to that. Let's get to this.
Oh my god! Listen, I'm gassed.
All right. So you know what? There's been talk about Yard Arthur rematch. Yeah. Apparently there's a rematch clause. We didn't know about this until on the night.
Yeah.
How do we see the rematch going, guys?
Wait.
The link is in the comments. Phone in right now.
There's too much stuff to talk about.
There's way too much.
Hey, Jeremy, don't ask about my sources, bruv.
What's your source?
I've got sources.
He's got Frank on WhatsApp.
I've got sources.
Sorry, SMS, because we know Frank can't use your WhatsApp.
I'm telling you right now, Fury is going to enter the ring. There's going to be a face-off if he gets his work done.
Nah, that's not happening.
I'm telling you, he's coming to the fight.
Okay, I'm willing to bet that it don't happen.
Under good sources. Who would give out that kind of information?
Mula said he'll have to pass a COVID test for a face-off.
Oh shit!
Soulstar's here. He's trying to get onto the live.
Soulstar! Woo!
Get him in the game.
I'm gonna get him in the game, bro. Listen,
could this be the quarters?
Could this be the call? Top set the call in division. All right, let's go. Drop a bomb straight away.
Soulstar, what's happening, bro?
Yo, what's good, man? I had a madness, you know. I entered, locked me off.
Who locked you off?
The site. Maybe it could have been me.
Down.
But all good.
Soulstar, how you feeling after your last fight, though, bro? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I hit the gym. You know what I mean?
You've been working.
Some errors I made.
Wait, we got to turn it. We got to turn him up.
We always knew you'd be back. We knew you'd come again.
We knew you'd come again, bro. There was a lot of love for you and the killer is you actually won, but it was dubious.
Nah, he won 117, 111. You can't argue with the judges.
Like I couldn't. It was like he was reciting a monologue, man. So I was like, to jump back in.
That's what I'm saying. So anyway,
talk to us, man.
Whatever you want to talk about, bro, the floor's yours.
Where to start, man? Let's start with Errol.
Let's go.
You know what? I have to give the utmost respect for Spence. You know, like that was considering the.
Oh no, Soulstar, I don't know what's wrong with your line, bro.
The Wi-Fi is not really respectable, fam.
He's got that dial-up connection, innit? He remembers the AOL, bro.
Soulstar, where you at?
Hello, can you hear me?
Wait, yeah.
You're back.
Yeah, sorry, I got a phone call. Yeah, it was a great performance. He showed good levels, man. I think what I saw in Spence is against the elite. What that puts him a head above everyone, like in PBC, is that he's really consistent with his pressure. He showed great a great engine, and it's
Yeah.
frustrating. I really think Danny Garcia is a really good fighter, man. But the one problem is that he's not busy enough.
No,
There you go.
this is
What do you
very
guys-
expensive. So I think I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes a fighter can make you look like that. A fighter can knock you off your game because even his dad was saying, "Look, you're making him look good."
That's right.
Right now, like so, and his dad was like, because especially let's say Daddy Garcia, he's fought 5 southpaws, and beaten them all. Do you see what I'm saying? This southpaw couldn't manage it. It's because of the talent. It's because of the guy that you're fighting. Because even his dad said, if you try to step out, he said, stay on the inside. If you step out against a southpaw, you'll get it's game over.
You know what it
You're
is?
not gonna win like that.
I think Danny's just too small. He's always been too small at 147 for me. Like at 140, where like I feel like his best performances, but I think he's a bit punch shy at the 147. I think he's scared to really get hit. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like he doesn't let his hands go like how he used to.
That's a very valid point because, like, I think from round 1 to 4, maybe every time Eric was throwing, Danny was throwing like straight after. It's the mental thing, but like from the middle round, it was like he was just stuck in like I don't know how to describe it. He was, like he
took a lot of body shots though.
He wanted to land, but he was second guessing himself.
Yeah,
like I don't know. It was weird, but I really think Danny's a really good fighter. But like you said, maybe it was the talent Errol.
The talent and Errol,
100%.
That talent and Errol.
I will though.
Talk to us.
You know when Spence was coming up through the ranks, everyone like said, "Oh, he's so powerful."
Yeah,
but I don't know if it's his power what separates him. Maybe it's his consistency. Like I would have thought, because Danny's a smaller person, that he would have been able to bully him like he did with the jab, but I mean like hurt him, and he didn't really. So, and if you think about it, with Porter and with Danny, they're not big welterweights. Maybe it's not his power, but his like technical ability and his consistency with the pressure.
Listen, I like these points here, but so we're gonna move it on because we can go all night with that conversation about but what the one thing is, Spencer's back. That's the one thing. Spencer's back.
I'm glad he looked like himself as well.
He's back.
Yeah.
So let's move this on. Obviously, you had time to sleep, you had time to think about things. What say you about just what's happened on the back of Yard, the camp, everything?
I watched it again.
Yeah.
Did he look different the second time around?
No. I do think he won only by the like. I never thought it was a robbery because it was it was a really stagnant performance by both. So I won only just by the 12th round, but I don't know what to say. I'm a bit gutted.
Yeah,
it was a hard watch.
Really vexed. I don't know what to say.
What do you say about people that say that he's not gracious in defeat? Is like they don't like how he handled the post fight conference. How do you react to that?
No, it was fine. Like I liked it.
Let it down. Yep, carry on.
Did he give him props? I can't remember. If he didn't, then maybe
he gave him props in and amongst the frustration about the result.
Yeah, that's cool. But I don't think it's bad for a fighter or an athlete thinking that they won when it's that close. If, for instance, if the cards was like 9 rounds to Arthur, then and then he didn't and he went mad, then you go like, But no, I don't think there was anything wrong. Even
I think you got the main man that I'm trying to speak to. Yo, you free? All right, cool. Let me shout you now. We'll shout you now. 1 second. There we go.
Even Tunde's interview was, it's a Jacqueline Hyde. Like he gave his props.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he didn't think they lost, which is fair. But he wasn't disrespectful, so I don't really. A problem with that, to be fair.
Well, do you know what we want to do? Yeah, I think we're ready for our first. We're ready for our first special call.
Ready for the first call.
There's 2 today.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do? We're gonna clear the lines now. Please say this guy's name properly, just so he knows. Washdi. You can stay there, or you can just. It's up to you.
We're gonna get to you in a bit, bro.
We'll get to you in a bit, but let's do it. Yeah. So listen, Soulstar, big up yourself. I'm glad you're okay, bro. See to you soon, man.
Take it easy, bro.
About the Mayweather.
Yeah, go on.
What's it, Paul? I'm just embarrassed, man.
It's mad. It's mad.
We'll get to that later in the show, though, bro.
Well, we'll get to that. Big up yourself. Drop a bomb for you. Cool. Let's go, bro. Make the call. This.
Spencer
Fearon.
You're live on the Undefeated podcast, bro.
Our first special guest. Drop a bomb for him. Drop a bomb for Spencer right now. You got to turn up the volume on your phone.
Oh, Spence, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up?
Cool.
Spencer, what say you after that fight? Now it's all, the dust is settled. You're very close to the camp. You're very close to the team. What say you, man? What's your thoughts?
My thoughts are the same as they were. It was a close fight, right? The fight could have gone either way. It didn't go the way of Andy Yard. Close fights are close fights. Close fights are not robberies.
So did you think? Go on, carry on.
Right? No, I have to just be real. You know what I mean? So I can't just think because you're my brother, like I spoke to Tunde. You know what I mean? And the hate that has reverberated around for this I'm just saying, raw. You know what I mean? We know we ain't stupid. KG, you ain't stupid. Travis, you ain't stupid. You know there's a deep-rooted hatred inside certain people for certain other people. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Do you know what I mean?
So you said that. So obviously we've seen the comment section. We've seen what people are saying on IFL TV. A lot of people are blaming Tunde, saying that it's the training is the issue.
I think there's a lot of voices.
I want to see what.
Go for it.
Were they saying it was a training when he got Andy Yard to fight for millions of pounds in Russia? Was it the training then? Was it training when he went there as an undefeated person? Was it a training in the 8th round when he nearly had Kovalev out of it? Was it the training then? People like to pick and choose. You know what? Because if he could have won that fight, they'd be saying Tunde's a genius. And that's the truth.
It's true.
You know what I mean?
It's true. But I think in like some of the criticisms, for example, people saying he looked nervous, the gum shield situation in the corner, he wasn't talking much. What do you think about that? Do you think that's lack of nerves, or do you just think that's his style?
I could go to quite a few fights where gum shields have been left out of people's mouths before they've gone out to fight. You know what I mean? Who would you say the greatest fighter of all time is?
Ali, Roy Jones.
All right, where's Floyd in that? Is Floyd not in there?
Floyd, you can put Floyd.
Oh yeah, Floyd's in there.
Definitely greatest defensive fighter of all time.
Wait, and it happened with Floyd Mayweather with his double man. So if people are saying that, I think it was a Canelo fight. So you know what I mean? Those things can happen.
But then, so I'm gonna just throw some questions in here, because we had in Russia, there was a line empty the tank. And it was on excitement. When we sat down here on this pod.
We sat with Tunde.
And then after you were saying that he said empty the tank. The man had never been to Russia before, and it was just actually, was it Tunde?
It was Tunde. Was telling us that.
Yeah, Tunde told us
we've never been to this level before,
and there's excitement there. So then you get into the next situation of this fight, and you say to yourself, was there excitement again? Why those little? Because even when he was asking for water, I don't know if you saw that bit, and he was asking the corners like, "Yo, pour water on my head."
Bad guy.
And it never came. I don't know if you saw that, bro.
Well, that's what they've got to address. That's not me to address that. And what I'm trying to say to you, and what I'm not going to do is this. It's like, it'd be easy for me to say, oh, you should have done this, you should have done that. Bottom line, the mere fact that Lyndon Arthur went 12 rounds, I've said this to Tunde, the mere fact that Lyndon Arthur went 12 rounds, he deserves to win.
He deserves to be what?
Say that one more time.
The mere fact that Lyndon Arthur went 12 rounds, he deserves to win the fight. Because he went 12 rounds.
There you go. There you go.
Right? End of. You know why? Because I know an ER can perform better than how he performed.
This is it.
And that's that. You know what I mean? So we could say, oh, it was this, or it was that, or it was that. End of the day, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
So we did a live at the end of it, yeah, and then we asked. I think did you ask Tunde the same question? If it comes to a stage in Yard's career where he has to almost step to the side to let another voice in, could you see that happening as you're so close to the camp?
Listen, I understand the traps of this game, bro.
Talk to us about that. What do you mean?
What do you mean when you say that?
I don't.
1 second. Just pause it for 1 second, please.
Okay.
I'm Rhea. Come here.
Should I mute him?
1 second, gentlemen.
No pros. If you lot got questions as well, that
put
you
your
lot want us
questions
to
in
ask,
the comments, guys.
put your questions. This is you lot show.
We're here.
Put your questions that we can put straight to Spencer right now. We'll read them out immediately. Trevor, I can see you waiting as well, bro.
Trevor's in the green room, the virtual green room.
In the virtual green room, bro. Just waiting. Come on. Trying to put Manny on the map right now, bro.
0161.
He's waiting. All right. I don't know. I think Spencer's going to get some water.
What you saying between rounds?
It's actually my daughter.
No, I'm an idiot, Spencer. You know I'm a big fool.
Yeah, but I mean,
so that what we said. You said that there's what was the actual line?
You were saying if it ever came to it, right, where they were at a crossroad and Spencer, it looked like Tunde needs to kind of step aside for the betterment of Yard.
Daddy's talking. Okay, we'll do that in a minute, right? Let Daddy just finish his interview, okay? Right? What I'm saying is this: if that was the case,
yeah,
and you're saying like he needs to step aside, if it wasn't for Tunde, we wouldn't have heard about Anthony Yard. And lots of people say, "Oh, well, Anthony Yard could have gone with anyone. Anthony Yard could have." No. Tunde built the youth. You know what I mean? Do I think there's things that they could improve on? The greatest room is a room for improvement. So yes, they could improve on certain things, but it is what it is.
Oh, here you go.
Thing is, I mean, it's a tricky situation because you know we are aware of the relationship they have, and we know it's deeper than boxing. Do you know what I mean?
It's way deeper. Listen to me, it's way deeper than boxing, and that's why loyalty is royalty. Do you know what I mean? And
there's also a phrase where people say there's no room for loyalty in boxing because you know a trainer can move on, a promoter can move on, a fighter can't move on if his career is not handled correctly.
Well, the thing about it is this: like I said, where were the people saying, "Well, a fighter could move on" when Tunde secured him his alias deal, where Tunde was training him every single day? Well, when Tunde brought him to the level where he could earn $1 million plus for fighting Kovalev.
But couldn't that be a manager? Couldn't that be a manager, not the trainer?
No, because it is the relationship that they have. And I said again, the big reason for improvement. Yes, there's things that they could improve on, right? But the thing what I've noticed is this: people are so brave to try to fight down a man who. Hey, you.
She's trying to be on the cool. She's trying to be on the cool, bro. She's like, nah. I thought I heard her say lines in the camp, bro.
Baby knowledge.
She's too, but she knows, right? So it's like they're so quick to try to run down a person, when they've never done anything in their lives. They're so quick to be this armchair critic. They've done nothing in their life. Yes, Papa.
There you go. Some people agreeing with you in the chat. Some people, I got Doofus Creations that said Spencer making solid points. Tunde made Yard into what he is. There you go. Right. Then we got that's these are people live in the chat still. They're just we're live on YouTube, bro. So people are listening to you as we speak.
All right.
There you go.
I'm just saying it as it is, right? Do I, like I said, close fights are not robberies. Close fights are close fights.
Yeah.
Right? I got a lot of time for Lyndon Arthur. Good you.
There you go. I got another question though. Listen, so this is from Keep It 100. He said, ask Spencer, does he think Yard will be a world champ under Tunde? Question mark.
Do I think Yard could be when it was one rare? It was close to being. It was.
You know, kids, they won't talk to you until the moment that you're needed, bro.
Nah, it's simple fact. Like, I've got a mum's not about. She's just
no pros.
And I always kind of boy you lot show. So I said, right, I'm gonna phone him. I said, I've got to ask you. I've got nothing.
Nah, you know,
right.
We'll let you do your thing then. I think we just got.
Go on.
I'm
Let's answer the question. Quickly, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I think that Yard could become a world champion under
Tunde? Yeah.
Nearly became a world champion last year, April, didn't it? Under Tunde. So yeah, I do believe that he could become a world champion under Tunde.
And then we got, this is it. I wanted to ask, what do you reckon about, did you speak to Yard about the post-match interview and just the way he kind of conducted himself at the end? What did you think about that?
Let me tell you this, yeah? When I was managing Darren Hammond, yeah? He was British champion. Darren Hammond famously was living in my gym, he's homeless, because he came down from Bristol, blah, right? He had 2 title defenses. His third title defense, the British title, he lost to Curtis Woodhouse, right? It was a hometown decision. But me as a man, I know there are no robberies in boxing, you know? And we say, well, what do you mean? I mean, there's no robberies in boxing. Someone gets a hometown decision, you know what you do? You wipe your nose and you smile and you act gentlemanly and you say, you know what? It's his night tonight. He ain't got nothing to worry about because he's got a rematch clause in the contract. He can come back from that and it is where it is. But I do understand where he's coming from, because if you're fighting somebody and they're not hurting you with their shots, in your mind, you're thinking, bro, I'm winning this because he ain't hurting me with nothing. And I'm doing my bit. I'm trying my shots. I'm doing, right? But
trying to fight a jab like Spence, come on, bro. Fighting someone that's good on the jab, and you're not really known as a jabber, to be doing that didn't make any sense.
No. Let me explain to you. The first thing, one second, Baba. The first thing that you're taught in boxing is the jab. You walk into a gym, you're taught how to stand and how to jab.
Yeah.
Now, to the mindset of the referees who are judges, right? They're watching this and they're thinking to themselves, well, Lyndon Arthur is doing the fundamentals. He's not doing that much, but he's doing the fundamentals. So therefore, I've got to rate the fundamentals and not this Allard Mayweather, herky-jerky, prying shots down to the body or all the rest of it. Because the narrative of the fight was that we was going to see a knockout. And we didn't see a knockout.
Yes.
The narrative of the fight was Ajayi was going to go out there and blast him. And like I said, for the mere fact that Lyndon Arthur went point, he won the fight. Simple.
Spencer, all right. Well,
Eddie Yard could have done more. He didn't.
Oh, man.
All right, bro.
All right. Well, listen, Spence.
Thank you, man.
We're going to have to have a conversation offline still. We're going to have to have a real one. I'm going to call you and yeah. Wait for the people, bro, because we need to talk, bro. We need to talk.
Big respect, Spence, man.
Big up yourself, though, bro. Thank you so much.
Take it easy.
All right.
Cool.
I'm going to, so what do we do? Do you want to go straight into do you want to go straight in or let people respond to this?
All right, well, you know what? Let's just do this quickly.
Let's
and then
do it.
We can recap afterwards.
The call. So
we've got the call right now.
This is the call. This is the second call. And then then the phone lines are open. It's going to be a very different one. Oh,
it's ringing.
It's ringing.
Hello.
Hello. Is that Lyndon Arthur?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh!
Hey.
Now, drop another bomb.
We got to drop a bomb for you, brother.
Yeah, man.
The one and only. Listen, Manchester, you lot came and violated London, you know.
Listen, so we got some time.
Nah, it's mad.
Listen, I'm gonna say it right now, yeah. Lyndon, I was in your corner, bro. I was on your side.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm saying it right now.
Cool.
I'm saying where I was. There was another person that is with me on this pod. He was mad depressed. Yeah?
Who's that? Who's that?
Lyndon, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Yeah, I'm Team Yard. Yeah, that's my guy. I was rooting for Yard. So I'm not even gonna lie to you and be like, I'm breading it once you're on the call. I'm keeping it 100.
I apologize, sir.
No, don't apologize, Lyndon.
Yeah, don't apologize, bro. You did what you had to do. It's the game.
This is my. Do you know what my only problem, Lyndon? I'm gonna keep it real with you, yeah, because I said I have to be honest. You're too humble, bro. You're too humble. You're too humble for me, bro.
Listen, I get it, and you know, I'm just a laid back character, man.
But don't you feel though? Because even like at the end, yeah, you're the man with the belts. Commonwealth title.
Yeah.
And you were standing to the side like Kelly Rowland, fam.
Now, do you know what it was, bro? Do you know what it was?
Go on, talk it up.
Because, listen, so in the 12th round, when he had his best round,
yeah,
I got hit a few times. When you get hit in a fight, when you get hit once, you feel like you've been hit 4 times. So because he hit me, because he caught me so many times in the last round when he hit me to the body.
Yeah.
I felt like that made the fight even. I don't know why. It was just a spirit of the moment thing. I felt like it was a close fight.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
When I watched the fight back after it, when I got back to the hotel the next day, I watched the fight back. I don't think it was close. I don't think it was close no more.
I hear that.
And if I would have had that thought process going into the interview, the post fight interview, I wouldn't have been like that. I would have been like, no, I won't. Yeah, but you know what? It's just business and it's just a fight. You know what I mean? We're just out here.
Yeah.
Trying to get paid to make our families proud.
1 second, let that because there's that announcement go. Let the announcement go still. You're on the train right now, right?
Yeah, just got on the train.
What, heading back to Manny?
Yeah, London was a pleasure, by the way.
He said London was a pleasure, by the way.
He's probably got the belt, like paid for a seat for the belt as well.
Yeah, 1 second, I can't really hear you.
Don't worry, just
cool.
Your own safety, please take a moment to move around the train.
Shouts out to the train.
That's the longest announcement, bro. She's doing the most, man.
She needs to sharp now.
You know what I mean? She's an old champion, isn't she?
Yeah, get up, say I'm the champ.
Come on, in a minute.
There you go.
All right, so why is she trying?
From the West Coast, if there's anyone on the train that does not intend
This
to
is
travel,
hilarious.
She's doing the most.
She's trying to feature on the pod, bro.
She's trying to get a promotion.
Yeah. All right. Look, so what we'll say, so you can respond to some of this stuff, yeah?
So let's just confirm one thing, yeah? Was your right hand injured?
My right arm's been sore for weeks.
Okay.
That's see? Because no one doesn't throw it like that.
Some of us thought that you injured it warming up for the fight.
It went a little bit in the changing room. It did.
What were you doing? Punching a wall or something?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. It's been mashed to the point where I can't pick things up and stuff.
Oh wow.
So, so it's been so. Obviously, this fight was a huge fight. It's nothing that fight. And you know what? Yeah, I remember when the fight first got made. Spencer Fearon and Mr. Knowledge, yeah, he retweeted me saying, "Don't pull out the fight." You know, like I was scared. I was supposed to be scared or something. I was just out my depth. So any. There's no
How did you feel when you saw Spencer tweet you that?
I just thought, because even without boxing, I'm still a man. You know what I mean? I'm still like, what do you mean don't pull out? You don't rate me that much. You think I'm just gonna? You know what I mean? So it was just one of them things.
What? Do you know what's so crazy?
You know what? There's one bit right in between rounds. Your trainer's saying to you, "You're not throwing the right hand. Throw the right hand." And you said to him, "I can't land it."
Yeah.
Was that code for saying my hands hurt, but I'm not trying to have nobody in this place hear it?
It's like that kind of thing, yeah. Because he already knew in the changing room. He knew like, oh man, I'll throw it, but I won't be able to throw it too much, kind of thing. So like, if I'm gonna throw it, I need to know that it's going to hit.
Yeah. Because
you know what I mean.
There's one round.
Because if I jaw it and I miss it, it's going to be that's it.
Right. Because there's one round where you threw it, and I think that was the same round that Tunde said to Yard, his hand is injured. Yeah, it was. And did you hear him say that?
No, I didn't hear him, but it was just fate that happened.
Oh, I see.
Like it was fate that the right hand was there at the time, because when I watched it back, he does actually say, I'm sure someone in the office or someone around there told him. Lyndon and you know something. So I mean, like, I felt like everything was against him. But anyway, that's irrelevant because when he said that to him and it gave him a bit of comfortability, I threw it. Yeah. And that, so.
Nah, she needs to allow it. But listen, so right now, yeah, did you feel, because at the end of the fight, there's a lot of stuff, there's a lot of commotion happening. Did you feel like you were spoken to as like the champion, or did you feel like you was a sideshow of something? Because that's for me, that's how it felt like that for me. I was upset because it felt like you got the Dubois Joe Joyce treatment. Joe Joyce won.
That's exactly what happened the whole way through the whole thing. I have not been the champion in this. You seen whose fight it was. It was Yard versus Arthur. It wasn't Arthur versus Yard. I was the champion. How was that happening? Then you wanted me to walk out second. Yeah, well, that got changed last minute. Then everything was about how Yard lost and not how Lyndon won.
Mad thing. Mad thing.
Like, wow, it's like nobody. Everyone was shocked that nobody wanted me to win. I don't get it.
Bro, you got the belts now, fam. What for me? You just need to be talking a bit more spicier. No one can put you do not, because at the end of the day, a lot of people's arguing me and saying that they're talking about he won the fight. A lot of people had Yard up on their scorecard. But I was saying to myself, if you're the champion and you realize you're fighting with one hand as well, you know, you need to come and show me. You need to come and take this belt from me, really and truly. If I'm keeping you back on the jab and you can't get in, when you do get in, a double up, I've done my job. As far as I'm concerned. So I was shocked.
I feel like even the rounds there was rounds in the fight where nothing, because the fight wasn't like a high paced back and forth war fight. It was a fight of brain and you have to think in these constant. Both was credit to Anthony. We were both in there thinking constantly.
Were you surprised
when we were thinking? I was jabbing.
Were you surprised that he didn't come and initiate the fight on you like that?
I was waiting for it. I was on the first round. I was waiting because obviously when you fight somebody that's got his status.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hello.
It's King's. It's probably that King's Cross thing.
Oh,
you know when you're.
Like,
there you go.
This is like,
yo, you're back. Yo, Lyndon, repeat what you just said. The signal just cut out.
So when you put someone up as like Godzilla or the Hulk, when someone's got status like that, and then when I got in after the first round and he didn't come at me, I was like kind of out outboxing and I out jabbed him in that round, and I thought, nah, he's come the next round, then the next round, the next round, the next thing I'm like 6 rounds up. And it's like, oh, okay, well, this is it then. And then when it got to the last round, he obviously thought I needed to get the knockout and so I've also heard him say that he just waited till the last round because he wanted to be a bit of entertainment. That's why he tried to knock me out. But it's like, but if that's the case, why didn't you do that earlier then? You know, you got the knockout. It should have not from the off. So I feel like you thought he was losing and you needed to knock out in the 12. For entertainment, you don't get a knockout in the 12 in that 11 round. The fight was a boring fight. It was. But that's what I need to do to beat him.
Yeah.
Regardless of the right hand or not, I needed to make this fight boring to beat him. I can't. I'm not saying I can't box inside, but he's a great inside fighter.
Yeah. So
my game is box.
Yeah.
Don't get hit. A box on the outside and jab. Everyone knows I've got a great jab. That's my game, regardless.
Was it watching the Kovalev fight that made you think that the jab would be the way to beat him?
No, if you look at all my fights, jab's the way that I beat people.
They've been saying that. Even Hey predicted this, and Hey ain't got no predictions right until last week. So even he said that he said you got a great jab, and it could be a problem. It could be a problem tonight, and he sees you winning with the jab. But then here we go. We got a question from off the canvas, because obviously you're live right now. Everyone's watching. They want to know, and this is a close friend of mine, so it gets peak. Does he believe does Lyndon believe he can beat Boatsy? Because I think he'll give Boatsy a tough fight also. This is
Boatsy is a great fighter, great Olympic bronze medalist. I fought him. He beat me
in amateurs.
Beat me in the ABA final. Great fighter, but it's a fight. It's a fight that with I'm sure me and him would both love. And again, I would train just as hard for that. I'd train for any fight. I believe in myself.
Yeah.
Respectfully, no disrespect to anyone. You know what? I'm 18 and 0. I've been boxing. I've been pro 4 years now. I'm ranked in the world, top 10 in couple.
That's right.
A couple of the bodies.
That's
yeah.
right. That's right.
Of course, I think I'll beat them.
So
You know what I mean? I'm not been boxing for 10 years of my life and put this into it to say, oh no, actually, I think he beat me.
yeah.
Come on.
So are you because I know you guys mentioned the rematch clause. So is that something that you're looking to get cracking next in your next fight?
Pardon? Say sorry?
I was saying I know that you both mentioned the rematch clause between you and Yard. Is that something that you're trying to get like you're trying to handle that business straight away?
Listen, you know, when I said that in the thing, that was like just I'm adrenaline pumping from the fight. Like rematch, whatever. I said you want to fight King Kong after that. I would have said yeah, definitely. But so it's down to my management. I box, I train hard. My promotion and my managing, they'll deal with what's happening next to me. I trust in them. A team's strong.
Yeah. That sounded like a Paul Pogba response still. So we know it's not happening, bro. No, brother. Listen, as you said, champion, well done. You deserve the flowers. It's time that. There you go. We had to give his flowers, bro.
We had to give you flowers, bro.
Never listen. I'm just letting you know. Never stand in the side again, bruv. You're meant to be in the middle. You're the champ, bro.
You gotta talk up, bruv.
Move them out the way of your belt, bruv. Just move, man. No, but we're big fans, bro. Big up yourself. And next time you're fighting, we're gonna make sure we're in the house somewhere at the back somewhere.
Listen, I appreciate that, and I appreciate everyone listening.
Come on. Oh no, signal.
People gonna think I did it.
Trav, man, why'd you do that?
Come on, man. Why would I?
You get me?
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, man. I said, big up everyone that's listening and everyone that's a fan of me and a supporter of me, and I'm here now.
Come on, that's the talk.
Respect, man.
Bro, look after yourself. Stay blessed. Have a nice one, man. Get back.
Take it easy, bro.
Have a good Christmas, boys.
Come
Respect,
on,
man.
we will.
Take it easy.
Hey, man. Bless, brother.
Don't say we're not delivering,
guys. React
right now.
React.
We can't take the piss.
Yeah.
Trevor.
Yeah, let's get Trevor in.
Straight in. We can't take the piss. Trevor, you can turn off your camera still. You can turn off your camera because we're gonna just have the audio thing. Yo, there you go. Trevor, you're long time.
You're live.
You're live.
You're right. Listen, I watched you guys. You see that face one next to you? My man. We love T in Manchester, you know. We love him, man.
Oh, he was going up you on Twitter, you know.
Well, you see what he did, right? Last week, the man busted up on Twitter going, 100% knockout. 100% knockout, this man. And I'm not saying nothing, you know. I'm thinking, okay, because you're not really doing your homework, my boy. No.
These moments.
Love you still. Don't
love him yet, Trevor.
Fine.
I want to keep this going.
It's fine.
What say you?
Listen. I'm talking mad. I say calmly, but you know what I mean? The result is the result.
But here's the thing with my man, because you know what happened as well throughout the fight. I'm texting T, you know. T ain't replying to no text.
You don't realize, yeah? I put my phone down from the minute the opening bell rings. That's just my thing. I don't need nobody's opinions in my head whilst I'm watching boxing. Round one,
listen,
ding, ding,
bro.
down.
I'm texting him saying, well, your man threw a little right in round 4, then what? Nothing. Till all next day.
That's my DMs, you know?
I said to him on Twitter today, you know.
Yeah.
I got my... Right, I don't really want a name drop, but my cousin is going to be the next Bond, you know. My cousin is 007.
Let me drop a bomb. One second. Let me let that breathe because you can't just say stuff like that. Go ahead. The floor is
for real.
Right, so my cousin is Lasagna Lynch.
Oh.
And she is the next 007.
One more time.
You know what I did after the fight? I went from Manchester to London. I got hold of Bond 007. I ran the MI6. I ran the FBI. I ran CIA. We can't find T.
No, we couldn't find him. I was looking for him too, bro.
I'm telling you.
Bro, you needed to call Tom Cruise as well. It was a mission impossible. He was missing. Bro, I've never seen anything like it. Come on.
Serious though, with Lyndon now. For me, what really did me is this. Everybody's looking for Yard to knock him out. Suddenly now, for me, the first time, in my opinion, he has come up with a pugilist. He has come up with against a pugilist, man. Not just someone's going to knock you out. This man's going to work behind his job. Listen, Lyndon hurt his hand, but I'm telling you now, if he wants to throw that right, like he said, and you reiterated it, he said to Pat, I can't throw it, right? I can't get it off. Because he knew his hand was hurting, so when he wants to throw this shot, like he said, he did it to land. Now, this is a totally different fight, if he's thrown his right and his left. But for me, Yard now, all he wanted was his big height. Listen, even people in Manchester talk about Yard, People used to like Yard and blah, 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 blah. But you see what killed him is after his post-match chat and his inability to get beyond one man and one arm. If you're a fighter, you think Mike Tyson would have got through that? And this is a man, who's gone 12 rounds with a busted hand. This ain't a man who's hurt his little toe. You know what I'm saying?
His man's even frustrated.
Trevor, you are moving so correct now. Listen, the jab is working. The overhand right working. Keep on going, bro.
You get me? You get me what I'm saying, though, our kid? Because this is a pugilist. This is a man who's a boxer, man.
No, I hear you.
He came up against a fighter. A fighter came up against a boxer.
So you listened to Spencer's call. What say you? I saw your head shaking at times when Spence was speaking and stuff. To some of the things you're saying, what say you? What is your reaction to some of the stuff Spence was saying that how he's Tunde has made Yard and he shouldn't? Why should he expect anything else? And he took him all the way to Russia and they almost won. What say to you to all those things?
Listen, I understand that. We look at people and we go, without this person, he may not have achieved this level. We might not achieve this without him. That's fine. But sometimes there comes a time, whether it be a boxer's life or football, anybody in competitive sport, where he says, for me to ascertain the heights that I need to ascertain, I might have to leave this man. I might have to move on. Because for example, let's look at Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
So look at Tyson Fury, changed his trainer and suddenly goes to Kronk Gym and is a completely different boxer altogether.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's someone who's at the top of the game, near enough.
Right? So no one doubts the fact that Yard can't knock out, man. We've seen it. It's fact. But to disrespect my man, that's how I was vexed, because we're like family, bro. Believe me. To disrespect him, right, after the post-match, pre-match, that this man's the champion.
Yeah.
This man's the champion. Give respect to the champion, man, whether you like him or not, right? And like I said to you, he boxed him, man. He jabbed him. He jabbed him for 12 rounds. Muhammad Ali got his jaw broke against Norton in round 2 and went for 12 rounds, right? Pain. This man bust his hand, still carried on. And then we have little other boxers who say, I broke my little toe.
Hey, listen, you don't need to keep taking shots. David Hay, you don't need to keep doing that, man. David Hay.
It's too much. Listen, bro.
No, it's the truth, man. Not to give the man respect. Right?
Yeah.
All right. And Hay knew, because Hay said, Lyndon's got a great job. But you've got to give my man respect. That's what vexes him. That's what vexes. We watch it in Manchester. That's what vexes us. You're not giving my boy respect, man. And like you said at the start of the program, that north-south divide thing, it is that love.
Yeah, it's true.
I didn't know. I was ignorant, bro. I grew up in Brixton, so I wasn't even really stepping out SW9, to be honest. So it is what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean?
In South Hill. I used to live in.
Oh, yeah, bro, down the road, fam. Still didn't go there.
South Norwood, man.
Oh, snap. Nah, listen, bro, big up yourself. We're going to keep it moving because we had a lot of... Thank you so much, though.
Respect, bro.
Manny's got the championship. Let's go. Big up, man. Let's go.
It's got Muller. Travis is going to lock him off at this rate.
All right. So we're not saying this man's name correct, yeah? But now we find out how to say it. My brother.
What's happening, bro?
Let him say it, bro.
All right, sorry, man. Go on,
bro.
Yeah, Travis, you got it right. It's Wajdi.
Wajdi.
Come on, bro.
What did I say, though? I said a madness.
You did madness.
I ruined his name.
Travis was an Arab in a past life.
Come on, fam.
Yo, the floor is yours wherever you want to go. If you want to because you heard Spencer's call.
You heard
Lyndon's call. Or if anything, they just want to talk about in boxing, the floor's yours, bro.
Yeah, I hear. Bro, to be honest, I was gonna call in today and I was gonna talk about Yard like with Tunde. I'm Tunde out, like hashtag full on Tunde out. I think that this guy, like I was chilling the other day and I was watching a video of Anthony Yard before the fight, talking about kind of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna break him down and tactically and physically and mentally, I'm gonna break him down. And I'm just thinking to myself, bro, how can you say you're gonna tactically break him down and then go in with a tactic of jabbing the guy? That you're not serious. If you're gonna tactically break him down, you got to do something else. Like, sure, that's why I'm Tunde out, because them tactics come from Tunde. Anthony doesn't make them tactics. Tunde makes them tactics. It's kind of like, so you've straight away shown up your trainer. You've shown up your trainer because your trainer creates them tactics. And then now when Spencer's calling in, I'm just thinking, bro, correct me if I'm wrong. I might have understood it wrong, but was he trying to say that people jumping at Tunde, it's more of a racial thing? That's what I felt.
This is what we was hearing as well. So I wanted him to say it out loud, but we heard it. We know it. That's what.
So that kind of stuff does exist. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna ignore it. That stuff does exist. But Rob McCracken got the same energy when Joshua lost against Ruiz, and Rob McCracken is white. Ultimately.
One second. I'll let you sort it out. 1 second. I'll mute him for a second. I'll let him sort it out. But he's making a point there.
Yeah.
He's making a point.
Yeah.
Do you know what's so cool about boxing? Yeah, is obviously race plays a part, but it's that one place where it's you versus me. As long as they don't go to the scorecards.
Yeah, that's right.
This is where it's
there's an element of control still involved.
There's still some control. Whereas other places like
yeah,
the man can get involved still. But hold on, let's second. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, perfect, cool.
Yeah, sorry about that. So it's one of them ones where it's like Rob McCracken got the same energy. Ultimately, when a fighter loses, the first thing that they're gonna get, that the first person that's gonna kind of like get that energy is the trainer. The trainer, and that's why I didn't really understand Spencer's point of view. If you're saying Yard could have done better, well, why didn't he do better? What was the reason? Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't just say Yard could have done better, but it's not Tunde's fault. Tunde brought him here. Yeah, Tunde brought him here, but maybe Tunde can bring him to a certain ceiling, and then it's goodbye. I'm sure Joshua isn't with the exact same trainers that he was with from the jump.
There we go.
Spencer just responded.
Spencer's back to you in the comments right now.
He just said
no. Rob didn't get this kind of hate that Tunde is receiving. He feels it, knows it. That's
all right. So look, I ain't gonna look. It's a difficult one to go into because I'm not black, so I don't want to kind of like dismiss the racism against black people. But what I would say is I saw it bare places where people were saying Rob needs help bringing other trainers.
Yeah,
I'm sure you guys have seen it as well.
We did.
Let's not kind of like rewrite history. Rob was questioned 100%.
That's fair.
Spencer, you can go in about saying, it wasn't the same towards Rob and stuff. Okay, so just explain to me why he spoke about kind of like the Kovalev situation, but he kind of didn't give the full context. He lost almost every round against Kovalev, had one good one good flurry in the 8th round, and he's making it out like Anthony Yard was almost this world champion and stuff like that. He got dominated by Kovalev.
To be fair though, he did. You could see that the game. Remember, everyone's always saying Kovalev's got stamina issues. That could have been the game plan, to just literally ride his stamina to the end and then jump on him.
Yeah, and I think that would have been the right move. But Anthony Yard obviously didn't have the tank for that. Anthony Yard was gassed by the 10th round. You got that's a fine kind of like game plan to have if you've got the ability to do it. But if you don't have the ability to do it, you're just gonna get knocked out. So that's my problem with Tunde. If that was the plan against Kovalev, he failed because he didn't know his fighter's tank. And he didn't know how to pace his fighter. And if that was the plan against Arthur, then he also failed because he tried to jabber. So in both fights, the trainers ultimately failed. No.
Listen,
I hear that.
Wajdi, that was I'm not gonna lie, it was a very strong call, and I like what's happened. Even in the comment section, the people are getting different ways. Some people are saying it's this, some people are saying it's a different thing. So I like it. I'm enjoying this.
Same.
Let's just keep it getting. Anyway, bro, big up yourself. Thank you so much for calling in, man.
Big up to everyone, man.
Let's go, man. Let's go. We're gonna bring in who are we bringing in next? What we getting off the canvas? Let's do it.
Yo,
off the
guys,
canvas, bro. What's happening, brother?
Come on, guys. Hey, I'm glad to see that Travis is here. He's healthy, and he's not on the run, fam. He's not on the run. Travis, you good? You good, bro?
I'm well. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Oh, God,
man said I'm good.
Yeah, Travis. I thought he was gonna come back with a video like a Deontay Wilder. He said, "I'm just gonna go nuts." He got the music in the background. You know what I mean?
He has returned.
No. I need to let that breathe. Drop a bomb for that one, fam. Special effects in the background. He said,
"Come on, man." Hey, first and foremost, I might be a minority, and I was a minority the other day on the live polling show. Number one, Lyndon Arthur is a quality fighter. I've heard this from quite some time that this guy is no joke and no gimme. And I said in my punch out preview that I did prior to the fight, Lyndon Arthur is a tough fighter. But if Lyndon Arthur wins, I will not be surprised. Believe me, like I wanted Anthony Yarde to win, and I was rooting for him. But from my perspective, I don't think Tunde Ajayi is the problem. I do not think I'm one of those. I'm with Spence on this one. And Tunde Ajayi has not had the rough of the ride over the last couple of years. I remember prior to the Kovalev fight, they were doing interviews, and I remember hearing that this trainer didn't like him. And I don't want to get into the names of some of the trainers, but if you go back and you can look at it, some of the trainers don't like him. Some of the managers don't like him. And for me, it's partly because of the way he looks, but also as well, in the boxing community, we are pessimistic people. Eddie Hearn said this a lot. Yeah. So when Tunde Ajayi comes with extreme positivity, that's like onions to vampires, fam. You know the way there. And for me, and in my opinion, I not wholeheartedly, but I agree a lot with Spencer Fearon with the fact that Tunde Ajayi has, like, with the partnership they have combined, is one of the best partnerships in boxing, and that has allowed the both of them to get into the heights. Bearing in mind, this guy's not had an amateur background. He's had people writing him off from the get-go. He started boxing at 16 years of age. You know what I mean? And if a fighter is like, it's easy. Him and the contrast with McCracken is slightly different because AJ had a very good amateur background. He's Olympic champion, and people were saying that McCracken got him to a very high level, but didn't get him over the line. Like, didn't get him to that elite world-class level. So, from my opinion, Tunde Ajayi, like, is sort of every pessimist's kryptonite. People in boxing community complain about so much pay-per-view, drug tests, this fighter pulling out from injury. But so much here. And that's why I believe Tunde Ajayi is getting the wrong ride for getting his rough ride. And also, that's my opinion on Tunde Ajayi. For me, if anything, they should add somewhat to the camp. But Tunde Ajayi is similar to Spencer Fearon. They're really good at studying the boxing history. I've heard Tunde Ajayi speak about it a lot. You don't hear him say it a lot, but I'm telling you, this guy knows more about boxing than probably all of us combined.
Yeah,
he's a study of the game. And for one last thing as well that I'll get into, the Floyd Mayweather versus the Logan Paul. This is another one, for me, everyone's all pessimistic. This is, for me, the Logan Paul versus Mayweather is extremely good for the sport of boxing. Why? Because it brings more fans to the community. Firstly, it brings more eyes to the sport of boxing. More fighters are going to get paid eventually over time because there's more eyeballs. More that means it's going to bring a bigger economy, more traders involved, more people like us, you, and people like me involved, and these guys are bringing sport boxing. That the game, and Tyson coming back, all of those are contributing factors. So for me, I'm 100% for this. I'm 100%.
You know what I do right now? Because right now I've noticed I've seen something exciting. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of you because Spence wants to come back. Yeah,
big up Spencer Fearon, man. He's the guy.
With Spencer Fearon, you need to let me know in the comment sections. You and Spence are gonna have to talk right now.
We're gonna call him back.
If anyone disagrees, I want to hear from you. Big up
off the canvas, bro.
Come on, let's go.
Big up.
So just let me know. Just say I disagree, and I want to see you right now. Here you go. Exciting times.
He's asked for the call.
He's asked for the call back. Spence, hold on 1 second.
He's back.
So I want to see if there's someone that
Spencer, talk to us.
You can see our communities here. Hold on, not yet. You can see our communities here. Yeah. If Jeremy the surgeon disagrees, let's go. Hold on 1 second.
Let Spencer talk. Spence, go on. Respond.
It's not nothing to even talk about. I don't think you guys get this thing, yeah? You don't. Like, it's so easy to point the finger at Tunde. It was Tunde's fault. It's Tunde's fault. Well, what Tunde did was this, and what did he do that was that bad?
This is it. Let me bring in Jeremy.
No,
1 second. Hold on. He's here. He's here.
Cool. Man's on the line now.
Man's on the line right now. Hey, Jeremy, you're live.
You're talking to Spencer.
You're talking to Spencer.
Do you know what it is? Do you know the comment that I disagreed with is that comment around he's gonna win the fight. Lyndon Arthur's gonna win the fight because he stayed in the fight for 12 rounds. You don't get points just for sticking in the he actually dominated him with a jab. You don't get points just for standing in the ring with somebody.
Hold on, there you go. Give it to
Spencer. What's your name? Sorry, what's your name?
Oh, so Spencer, I live in South Norwood. I see you all the time, so we can chat when when you're down here. But go on, carry on.
Big up yourself because you're from the end still, yeah?
Nice one.
Right, but let me tell you this now.
Yeah.
Your interpretation of dominate with a jab and my interpretation of dominate with a jab, two different jabs.
Okay.
Right? Now, what I am saying is this. Yes, Lyndon Arthur did throw jab, right? But this is what I'm going with this. The most unbiased person on the planet of boxing, who I've known since I've been a child, right, is the former WBC super middleweight champion in Richie Woodall. And how did Richie Woodall score the fight? He scored it one round to Anthony Yard. Mm-hmm. Right, this is Richie Woodall. This is not me. So you can't turn around and say like, oh, well, I'm going to be favouring Anthony Yard, because I'm saying again, close fights are close fights. Close fights are not robberies. It was a close fight. You know what I mean? To tell you
I'm not disagreeing that. But what I'm saying is that you said he should win. He wins the fight purely on the back off the fact that he was in the round for 12 rounds. You did say that. And you don't
listen. I was speaking in philosophical terms, right? Not in a factual term, in a philosophical term. Mm-hmm. What I'm trying to say to you,
I understand. Like he was there, the expectation was on Yard. That's why they gave him the round. But let me say another thing.
No.
Hold on, Jeremy. Hold on, Jeremy. Let's hear what you're saying.
Go on. Listen to me, because on the road, I don't need to argue with no one. Right? I really don't. Right? And what I'm saying to you is this. Anthony Yard lost the fight for the things that he didn't do. Lyndon Arthur won the fight because of the things that he did do, because he stuck to the fundamentals that was comprehended by the judges. The judges comprehended that. Not much is happening in this round, and we don't understand this herky-jerky, Allard, Floyd Mayweather kind of side-to-side kind of thing, right? Go and watch the fight again. I watched the fight again, I had the fight very close. Again, very close. And I could see why Lyndon Arthur got the decision. But for me to sit down and say to you that Lyndon Arthur clearly won the fight, he didn't clearly win the fight. Because just look at the body language at the end of the fight.
But let me can I add something? I rate Lyndon Arthur for what he said, because when he just called in, what he said was he wasn't sure at that time because of the last round, the 12th round. So he was reserved and he maintained composure. Now he's looked back on the fight. He come back and said, I won that fight. Smart man. Anthony Yard got caught up in the moment.
Listen
to me. I'm not taking nothing away from Lyndon Arthur. You know why? Because I rate that you. You know what I mean? And all of this, and this is what I'm trying to say. All of this, I'm just defending Tunde. You know why I'm defending him? Because my guy. Regardless how you guys want to fight him down and and maybe he needs a new trainer now, or maybe he needs or maybe I'm hearing all of that. I'm saying this now, right? This thing called prize fight, and the prize is actually the financial rewards that come from this sport. Ajayi has done very, very well financially from this sport. It's called prize fight. You know what I mean? Ajayi is the one. His name is the one ringing out there. And I please God, I do hope that Lyndon Arthur can earn financially well out of this sport as well. You understand?
Okay.
Because Lyndon, now on the real 100, Lyndon's a cool brother, you know. I got a lot of time for that youth. A lot of time for him. And Pat Barrett. Another thing, Pat Barrett's his trainer. I know he's his manager as well, right? Pat Barrett's his trainer, right?
Yeah.
I lobbied for Pat Barrett to get his license, you know, when the border control weren't giving him his license.
Oh wow.
Me, right? So now people. So when I'm seeing, I'm never hating on the next man's success, you know. Never ever. So I've got nothing but love for Pat Barrett, and Pat Barrett knows that because there's times where I've been in Manchester, Pat that look after me, you know?
Spence. So I'm gonna keep it real. I just got this is a comment here, yeah, and I'm gonna just ask you the same question that someone's asking in the comment section. I am Deshwa says, Yoruba Coffee says, where was this energy for Dubois? Spence is being biased. That's what they're saying in the comment section. What say to you?
I don't business that you think I'm being biased.
Oh my god. No, that's the truth. That's the truth.
I'm being biased. Hold up a second. Let me tell you this now. Let me tell you. No, I'm just being real. There was bare man in boxing, and they know right. I've got my license in this game as a trainer, as a manager, because of Spencer Fearon. They don't have to come and say who it is, but they know who they are. Then they know I lobbied for bare man when they will not come into this game. When I was saying, nah, man, this thing has got to change up, right? Bare man.
Yeah.
Right? So, and bare top names as well. So therefore, when you're saying where is this energy for Dubois, I don't want to blow up Dubois today, you know? You know what? I don't want to blow him up. They know the thing that
cool.
I don't want to blow. No.
I'm not going to guess you. Don't blame him. Do your thing. Whatever you're comfortable with, do that.
Who?
I said, whatever you're comfortable with, just do what you're doing.
Right.
Like, don't do nothing.
So listen to this one, yeah. My energy on Dubois wasn't the case of Dubois. The fact my energy was nobody was attacking Dubois' corner. Nobody wasn't saying like the instructions were all wrong. Nobody wasn't saying that. Maybe they could have pulled him out around 8 to spare him because his eye was mashed up from then.
Yeah.
Nobody wasn't saying that. Now let's just flip it. Let's just put Tunde in there. Now I'll say to anybody, please go and watch the documentary on Unforgivable Blackness, which is the documentary highlighting Jack Johnson, the former heavyweight champion of the world. He won the world title in 1908, December 26th in Australia. Right? Go and watch that documentary. And then, maybe then, you could get the understanding of this.
Yeah, we done our history work. We done some work on Len Johnson not too long ago, bro. So we've gone back. So that's what I'm saying. Original. Yeah.
Right? Now listen, they're trying to erect a statue for him up in Manchester.
They need to give him his belts, for real.
Yeah, of course they do. Now, this is what I'm saying is this, right? I'm just keeping this thing 100, yeah? When you see somebody who comes with the energy of Tunde, who is like, no one can't tell me nothing, I'm going to do my thing, blah, 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 it's going to rile a lot of people. People are going to think, who do you think he is? He's not doing things for your authenticity of the game. Blah. Yeah. This is what happens. Because it's something different. But when they get success from it, and they have got success from it, and Yard is a millionaire. So they've got success from it, right?
Spence, let me...
Hold up.
Go on.
Because they've got success from it, it can rile people again. It can rile them. Oh, well, he should be doing this. I should be doing that. And blah. And what I've noticed is like, people fight down the confidence of that individual. Right? But when man says, where was that energy? Listen to me. When man's telling around and say, where was that energy from me for Daniel Dubois? I'm telling you this. I'm speaking on a thing where I'm looking at a young man, as far as I'm concerned, he quit. Period. Now, man can say, listen.
You saying, say that again? Say that one more time.
Talking about Dubois quitting.
I'm talking about Dubois. So when man saying, where's the same energy? The energy is this. Any yard didn't quit. He could have fought better than what he fought. He didn't quit. You know what I mean? So when man saying the energy,
let me ask you something, right? Let me ask you something. We spoke to Lyndon Arthur after we spoke to you before, and he mentioned that you tweeted to him when there was talk about maybe an injury or something like that. You tweeted him, "Don't pull the fight." Well,
no, not before the injury. He said he just tweeted him, "Don't pull out the fight."
When was this?
That's what Lyndon just.
He told us. We haven't seen the tweet.
He just now. He said that you messaged him saying, "Don't pull out the fight" or something.
When was this?
I don't know.
Before the fight. Sometime before the fight.
Right,
before the fight.
Tell Lyndon, listen. Tell Lyndon Arthur. That's when the fight was first muted, you know.
Okay.
So it's a hot minute ago. It's not recent. And I was telling him, don't pull out the fight. So what does that mean? I'm saying don't pull out the fight.
He said I'm not gonna lie yet. Let me be obviously I know you, and I'm just knowing Lyndon. The way he said it is like, I can't, why would he send me that? It's like, I'm a man in it. Like, first things first.
Yeah.
Why would you send that? Because you think I'm gonna back out? Like, you think I'm scared? That's what he was saying. So he took it some sort of way. Is what I got from what he said.
Listen to me. If he's taking it anyway, I'm a big man to Lyndon. Tell him to shut his mouth. You know why I'm saying shut your mouth? Because there's nothing but love coming from me for you, my friend. All right?
That's the maddest love.
Right? Right? Shut your mouth. I've got nothing but love and respect for you. I want you to know that. I'm not a little child in this game. I'm not need to beg no friends. When that was sent out, I'm saying, yeah, I remember that. You know what? I didn't even know who Lyndon was at that time. You know, I'm gonna be up 100 with you. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was. I thought, all right, you're gonna fight Andy Yard. Andy Yard's my guy. Don't pull out the fight, brother. So what? Wow, But this is a level. That man know me. I didn't know him, right? But I do recall when Joshua Boatti had his, I think his second pro fight, second or third pro fight. Lyndon Arthur and Zolfa Barrett. That's why I love them two youths, right?
Yeah.
They stopped me from punching up a troll ringside at the O2.
Jeez.
Right? So, this is why I'm
South
saying...
London energy, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm just being real. I just a little idiot troll. I'm not going to call his name. But you know EJ Boxing Live? EJ Boxing Live was at one of the shows with some little idiot guy who's posting out some trollish things on me, Johnny Nelson, and Chris Eubank. He's calling Chris Eubank, Johnny Nelson, Uncle Tom, and then he put me in the narrative. Brother, I'll whack out your lights for that, you know.
It's nuts. Mad. It's a bit nuts. EJ comes on the lives. It's the same one that we spoke to, man.
He is.
Whoa.
Right.
That's mad.
So I'm at the fights now.
Yeah.
And I said, right, who's that brother there? And he goes, that's I ain't call the boy's name because it's not irrelevant. I said, so this dude there who is making all these videos about me, rare, good, you know what I mean? Trying to discredit me for being a Muslim and like how bad it is and trying to talk about past, blah. I said, okay, and call him out. Done, I could take that. But the you on the live must have said something about I must fuck my mother. Brother, I will lick off your head, you know. Bro. I will lick off your... No, I'm being 100.
I hate you, bro. I hate you. That's big talk.
So I see the youth. So I said, all right, Bridget, listen, sometimes I work at Sky as well, so don't mess up my Sky thing.
Yeah.
Come outside. Me and you come outside now, pussy. Come now. Yeah? Brother, if you saw, this brother's a dark-skinned brother, you know, right? He turned into an albino straight away. I thought he had alopecia combined with vitiligo.
I can't breathe. Now, Spencer, stop.
Right?
Spencer. I'm gonna stop you. No, Spencer, you're too reckless, bro. Spencer, I gotta protect all your business contracts. I want to protect them, bro.
No.
Spencer, I want to look after them. Oh shit. No, don't do it. No.
Right. I'm just telling you how it goes. So what else in boom? So I said, come now. So I went to go grab him up now. It was Zolfa Barrett and Lyndon Arthur that said, big man, you're a big man, you know. Allow the idiot. Allow him. I said, no, I'm going to tell. It's a cut. And then Zolfa said, no, he shook. He shook, Spinny, he shook. I said, of course you're going to be shook. I'm going to kick off his face, brother. So, this is what I'm trying to say to you. This is what I'm trying to say to you. That's a few years ago, right? So, off of that, then he clicked and said, raw, that was Lyndon Arthur, you know. So I've got nothing but love for Lyndon Arthur. And if he thinks anything else in there, then he's a bigger idiot than anything. Remember I told you already, his manager, I lobbied for his trainer manager to get his license. They weren't giving him his license. I was the one that used my contact to talk to, I had to go talk to. And when Pat got his license, I remember he phoned me the morning. He said, you know what, brother, there's nothing you can't ask me for, you know? I said, listen, you know, bro, I want to see your success, bro. You know what I mean? Because when I was fighting, Pat used to drive down from Manchester to come and watch me because he knew a couple of my man them who was in London. They used to do their little bit. So I've got nothing but love for that whole team.
I hear you, bro.
Listen,
let me ask that question.
Oh shit, Jimmy, it's still here.
Let me ask Spence a quick question.
All right, cool. We're gonna wrap it up soon.
Spence, is there an argument that maybe Anthony Yard has been fast tracked too fast?
No,
there isn't.
He's been a pro. He's been a pro for a hot minute.
All right, no, but given the fact that he doesn't have a deep amateur background.
No, let me tell you this, yeah.
Go on.
He has been correctly guided in he's taken the right fights to build his name, right? And he's performed where he's clap out man, and he's been built in this way. He's been built because he's had a juggernaut of a promoter in Frank Warren who was cutting at straws, looking to say, I need my crossover star. Because Andy Joshua is doing his thing, so he's looking, well, bro, these men are doing their thing, right?
Yeah.
So he looked for that star. He hasn't been fast-tracked at all, right? Do I think, like, everything is actually timing, right? So he hasn't been. He was doing what he's meant to go do. And yet again, like I'm saying again, when he fought Kovalev, and people are saying, oh, well, it worked like, no, that was a competitive fight. You know what I mean? He came out on his shores, and yes, Tunde gets a lot of flack. All right, let's go put everything in it. All right, so he did put it through like throw the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
And he came up short.
Yeah.
Right? But in saying that, he was very close to stopping Kovalev, you know?
No, he was.
Listen.
Right. People kind of like, oh, well, he just had one round and like kind of blase it. No, he was very close to stopping Kovalev.
Bro.
Right? And it is what it is. Let's tell the truth there. He was very close to it. It didn't happen. You know what you do? Your wife knows you come again.
Yeah.
But, and next thing, right? What people are saying, I know y'all. The things that you've gone through this year, I wouldn't wish that on no one. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'll say.
No. I totally agree.
That's real.
Listen, Spence, let me say that right now, because obviously you know I'm a Boatsy man.
Three grandparents.
Three parents.
Three
parents.
No, three
madness.
grandparents.
Yeah.
And he's there.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know, right. You know, to me personally, looking back there now, I would say, you know what? Maybe I said, you know what? Let's go chill. Go do whatever you want to do. We ain't fighting this shit. But you know, so much is the pressure of the competition with the TV network, the management. Remember, everyone was looking for his contract, you know. Don't think Eddie Earn weren't running him down to try to sign him up, you know. Right? So you're getting all of these kind of things in a mix, and you're thinking, boy, and some mad money being offered, mad money over here. For a young man, that is very, very hard to contain, right? And in saying that, I'm not taking nothing away from Lyndon Arthur. Do you know why? Because he showed me a very, very good intellect. But the mere fact that he was phoning and said, well, Smith sent me a message.
Jeremy, Jeremy, hold on. I'm going to do a madness right now. Nobody is ready for this.
No one's ready for this.
I got to actually move you to the side.
All good, love.
Take it easy, bro.
Big up yourself. No one is ready for this right now.
We got the man.
We're not even going to do it audio.
Right here.
Spence, stay right here. We're not even going to go like no audio and that. Straight to the thing. Big man.
Tunde Ajayi is just
Tunde Ajayi is in the building. What's going on? No.
We got Spence and Tunde Ajayi.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What's going on?
Wait, get us both in the team. 1 second.
This is insane.
This is man. Tunde Ajayi. No.
We got Spencer Fearon, Tunde Ajayi on the call right now.
What is going on?
Stop for a second.
Talk to us.
Now, KG, you are up. Tunde,
I'm ready.
yourself, yeah?
I'm ready.
Tunde,
sir.
I know you got Vaseline on your face because you're shining. You guys take this one.
Come on, you know the set. We're always shining, bro. Come on.
Now listen to this. Hold up, listen to this one now, yeah?
Yeah.
Casey was he asked you something like, he was asking a question, right? He wasn't the one that was the perpetrator. He just asking him. He was saying, someone said, do you think Anti-Yard will become a world champion with Tunde Ajayi? Answer the question.
They're asking me.
So in the comments, I'm just gonna let you know right now, because I like you know what? Big up Spence for asking the question the right way.
For real.
So obviously in the comments, we got people live in the comments. They said, can Tunde take Yard to the top level?
Yeah.
World level. Can he do it?
Well, the answer is this. First of all, they said I couldn't take him to a world title. I did that. First of all, they said I don't even have experience at the Southern area level. I did that. Then they said I ain't got no experience at the Commonwealth level. I did that. So what you have to understand is that I'm a person, I don't look at negativity. I just focus on my career. You got to remember, even me as a person, I ain't give no interview to no one, but I come to the people who are looked on the least to give my first interview.
He was our first interview.
That's right.
That should show you a little bit about what I'm about. I don't really care about what people say. I'm just a positive person, and it's because of this positivity I've managed. I heard someone say, was Anthony Yard's career rushed? Hold on. How much money did Pat Barrett make in his career? How much money has Lyndon Arthur made in his career? These guys been boxing from the nappies. So I'm obviously doing something right. If I can make a young man a millionaire within the space of 4 years of being a professional boxer, I'm not one to really talk about finances because, I believe that certain things, even though I got a gold chain around my neck, I don't believe that we should talk about money because I don't hear Frank Warren talking about money publicly. I don't hear Eddie Hearn discussing figures. But what I would say is that I'm very happy with what I've done for Anthony in his career thus far, financially and even on the big stage.
So wait, I'm gonna go with what I'm seeing in the comment section. So I'm just gonna ask these hard questions right now. Tunde, they're saying,
wait there.
I won't go.
Hard. Listen, there ain't nothing hard to me, sunshine. You better know this. And that's why I am where I am. And that's why none of you weak brothers can do what I've done. Because you can't handle the pressure. There ain't no one like me in this sport. Nobody.
Tunde, how did you feel about the performance against Lyndon Arthur?
Listen, I don't really watch back nothing. But Spencer said to me, "Tunde, watch the fight," because Ant felt he won, I felt he won, and I just watched it. Literally, the only reason why I come on this because Spencer wasn't there. Spencer's my boy, and I tell him a lot of times, you don't need to defend me, Spence. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what true brothers do. They defend one another regardless. We got your back. It's like someone tried to make up a fake tweet and put Spencer liking the tweet. And I said, guess what? Thank you for alerting me to the fact that Spencer liked a negative comment about me, but you're blocked. Don't worry about that. I'm blocking you.
No. You're out here blocking everyone.
I'm blocking you because family can agree and disagree with each other. But I don't know you. So don't come and bring negative information to me about my brother. So I'm blocking him. And it's all love between me and Spence. So that's why I come on this thing.
Let me go. Let me ask this. Well, the question he says is not tough. Yeah, but they're saying right now, you seen they pressured McCracken.
Okay, the question was, did I think? Oh no, wait there. Before that, do I think the fight? Yeah, and I said I was about to say I watched the fight, and in the fight, Anthony was saying that Unks, it's comfortable, but I just watched it for the first time, and I gave the fight 7-5 to Anthony, and from what I heard, because I don't really even look on me and Anthony are so confident amongst ourselves, we don't need to look on each other's Instagram page. But I'm hearing that Anthony said the same thing, 7-5. I gave Anthony 10, 11, 12, which wrapped up the fight. Anthony could have wrapped it up anytime. What he done in the 12th, he could have done in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I honestly believe that. That's just my own opinion. I'm not here to argue with anyone what they think. I know Anthony could have done that early. It's just, I guess I don't know. He thought that it was comfortable for him, and that's why he was so disappointed at the end.
So Tunde, was the game plan to prove that Anthony could jab with him?
No, absolutely not. The game plan was to knock him out. That's always the game plan. But a fighter, you can ask any trainer. When a fighter feels comfortable with himself, he's not really much anybody can say. It could have been a manual shoot in the corner. You heard me in the corner say, "Come on, let's step it up and let's start throwing punches. Let's swing the overhand right. All the things they're saying I never said, but I did say them. If you go back and listen to the commentary, this is why I don't really talk on these people's platform, IFL TV and all them brothers there. I don't talk on their platform because they put out a perception about me which is not true. People automatically repeat what they're saying. Hold on, I told Anthony, go and watch it. I told him, step up the pace. Not because he was losing, just because I know that life is perception. And what someone sees from one pair of eyes, another person is seeing from their eyes. So I was like, I know how these brothers move. Just stand the fact, just knock him out, step it up. As soon as you start throwing more punches, you'll get him out there. But having said all of that, Anthony still won the fight. How can you win a fight? Firstly, how can you win a fight on getting a few jabs? Every time Lyndon threw a jab, the commentary, I want you and your listeners to listen to the commentary properly, which is the commentary affects the opinion of those that are at home. But so every time Lyndon landed the odd jab, the commentator would go, beautiful. There was even one time where he said, oh, lovely double jab. It made Anthony Yard blink. Yeah, but the double jab never landed. You get what I'm saying? But because the commentator is saying these things, because the commentator is giving people the vision that is actually happening. Now, I'm sure if people actually take time, which Spencer did after, and phone me, I think on the Sunday, he's like, T, I actually watched this fight. The commentators was clouding the view of the viewers watching. And that's all it is. But having said all that, I still give Lyndon credit. As if you watch the BT interview, I said it's Lyndon and Pat's night, and I respect that. It's their night. I'm not a person. I don't make excuses. So, next time rematch, it's a KO.
Tunde, so obviously people are looking at Yard's performance now against Kovalev and now against Arthur, and it's like there seems to be a consistency with the difficulty of dealing with the jab.
But where was the difficulty? Please tell me. You need to explain to me. Hold on. I'm asking you this question. Was Anthony slipping jabs?
Yeah. In and amongst some of the.
Just tell me. 12 rounds. Anthony was slipping.
No.
Was Anthony? Wait, brother. Was Anthony parrying jabs? Was Anthony parrying jabs?
Yes. But you can't.
Anthony? Wait. Was Anthony? But I'm gonna encapsulate all of this.
Cool,
was Anthony throwing jabs?
Yes. I wouldn't say throwing the jab. More of a range finding kind of behavior. It wasn't. Okay, I wouldn't say throwing the jab.
I agree with that. So going back to the commentary, was they ever talking about the jabs Anthony was throwing?
No, I mean the thing is, you got to remember. The reason why I want to speak. Remember,
yes,
I'm rooting for Yard in all of this. You understand?
It's not about rooting.
I just want to be clear because I wanted Yard to win this fight. I always want Yard to win when he fights. That's my guy. So I'm watching this, and the commentary is not really affecting me because I know I'm watching Yard. That's my dog. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm watching the game plan, and I'm seeing the jab is. I wouldn't say that was Yard's. I wouldn't feel like that was Yard's game plan in the fight. You understand?
Yes.
I would feel like all of his attributes, all of his strengths, wouldn't imagine Yard would go to try and keep on the end of his jab. So that's why I was saying, yeah, exactly. So now it's like we have to give credit to Arthur's jab. Arthur's jab did keep it. It was a lot of Arthur's fight throughout a lot of the fight.
Again, listen to what you said. You said to me, "Do you fear?" I'm trying to watch it on YouTube and think at the same time. But what I'm saying is that you can't compare Kovalev's jab to Arthur's jab. One, and secondly, as I said, there's always gonna be excuses because you have two brothers that done it their own way. That's what Spencer was alluding to. We've done it our own way, and it's such a shame that people from our community are not behind us and looking at what we've done and how you're no one can't shoot me down. So no one don't phone me and say, "Oh, are you okay?" That ain't me, brother. I'm from the roads. So I don't need to bring that kind of energy. I just talk about the positive stuff and what Anthony's doing. So the point is this, which Spencer was saying. Ben Davison just come in the game. How come no one ain't chatting about that? How come no one ain't chatting about he got sacked? How come no one ain't chatting about he ain't brought no fighter up from scratch to no world level? Why ain't no one talking about that? Well, we all know why no one ain't talking about that. And you know why no one ain't talking about that. So you talk, brother, because I'm gonna fuck you up as well. So you talk.
Because this is what I'm saying.
Because you can't have no energy to me.
No, you know where I stand. Yeah. I'm glad we're here still. Listen.
Come on.
Yeah, I gotta appreciate the hair growth, bro, because I didn't know you had that. You could do that, bro. That first things first.
Just the lockdown now, bro.
But now, let's get into
good heart. Good hair, brother.
What are you trying to say about my heart, man?
Bro, your heart look good. Your heart look good, brother. Anyway, go ahead.
So this is it. I saw it different. I'm gonna talk the real things. So in that fight, in the second round, I say Yard came on and I thought that was Yard's round. I didn't give the amount of rounds that they gave Yard. I was surprised because I didn't really feel the way what we know Yard to be is someone that can go in there, press the action on the inside fighting. Even when he got busy in the 12th, I said, "This is what I come to see."
So stop there. So stop right there.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna let you go. This is the last piece. This is the last piece. I was talking to my wife. This is the real talk. No lies here. I was talking to my wife. She said, "Babe, should I make food?" I said, "Babes, no, because it could be an early knockout. I want to be ready to do the show." I saw the first round. I said, "Babes, make the food. This is getting points." Lyndon, no lies. Right. I swear.
Thank you very much. At home, I don't have sound effects, so I can't really do what you've just done. But let me just tell you this. Before this fight, Yard was a one-dimensional fighter. Now he's come with a different aspect to his game. You expecting something different, but good fighters, great fighters are not one-dimensional. Anthony Yard can do it all, which is what I've always said. So what we got to take into consideration as well is the fact that Anthony Yard has had 34 fights, amateur and pro, is a millionaire, and already been to the elite stage of the sport. How did that happen? Did that happen with some top trainer? Did that happen with? So why are you all quick to tell about, not you personally, but why are the little people which I pay no attention to? It's only, bro, I'm only giving you my energy because you know me. I'm on a straight.
You came here first. You're our first get, bro.
I'm on a straight block thing, so I don't waste time. I don't waste time with people that really don't have no true intentions, good intentions for me or for Anthony. I just block you instant. But what I'm saying, you guys are my guys. I was the first guest on your show, and I feel that I give you, and that's why today I back my boy O'Hara Davis. You see, because we're family. We can disagree to agree and still be family. So I'm not here to validate another man. I'm not into that. I'm just trying to say Anthony Yard is my guy. And I would always say something. I was always it's not a case of defending him, but if you're gonna fire at me, you need to show me something different that's going on the other side. Because I never saw this energy for certain people. I don't want to call their name. So you people who are on this live now, my boy OD, should ask themselves, why is Tunde Ajayi being attacked by so many for doing a job that none of you ain't never done?
I'm gonna drop a bomb. So wait, this is it. This is the last question. Yeah.
Go on.
So they've said, yeah, Fury left. Who was he with before?
Ben Davison.
And he went to Kronk Gym, got more powerful, and he won. He took out Deontay Wilder. They're saying,
listen, he don't, wait.
Go on.
He don't know that. The person who gave that comment don't know nothing about boxing because Fury was in the Kronk Gym from a young brother. He knows the Kronk family. He just went back to basics. That's all it is. Because the dad said, "Oh, then, bro, I ain't bringing in this man." Yeah, I knew him from being his friend through mental health issues. But all of a sudden, Ben is my guy. Everybody knows I've publicly always big up Ben Davison. But what I'm trying to say is there's a double-edged sword there. Somebody who has done it their own way, and that's why I don't fight the negativity because I understand what's going on.
Yeah,
I'm new in this. I've done something that others haven't done. So you have to shoot me down. You have to, and that's why I don't fight against it. Because anything that I focus on, I give my energy. But I will always respond to you guys because I know you guys are positive. And even you, KG, even you. You're one of them brothers that used to stir up shit at school. I just step back. So I know about that. I love
it. I want to get something across though. Because in and amongst, I know this the wider stuff that you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. We're talking about different issues here, social issues, palatable blackness. There's a lot of stuff coming into it, for especially how loud and your personality is big. There's a lot of friction against that. I hear that, but there's also some criticism, right, from fans who are fans of Yard.
Yes.
Of the way Yard is developing and the way the corner.
Stop right there. This is why I don't take nonsense too quickly. Cool. Hold on. Anthony Yard before Saturday had 20 fights, 19 knockouts.
Yeah.
And only beaten by officially beaten by the number one light heavyweight, the most avoided light heavyweight for years. You guys or other guys whose name I don't want to even give no energy, have been plugging away at this sport for years, and they ain't done nothing. They haven't achieved nothing. They haven't made 10 quid from boxing. So how does anyone get off saying anything negative about me? This is why, that's why I get hot. Because the only way you would do that is because you're focused on the negative. When Tunde Ajayi is focused on the positive. I was the one, Anthony was the one that got Adidas back in boxing. No one don't talk about that. If that was somebody other than Tunde Ajayi who done that, that will be all over the promotional companies' banners everywhere. It'll be on every corner. We don't say nothing about that. We just get on and do our work. We move Anthony. Anthony moved so quickly through the levels. You understand what I'm saying? To get to there, no, you really put your soul. So regardless of what anyone says, we're not there because someone just paid money and got us there. Because if that was the case, regardless of what people think, their fighters would be in the same position Anthony was and Anthony is. And that's what I say.
Listen, you know what? We need to wrap it up, bro. This has been the longest one, but I need to ask you this question, though. It's wicked. I need to ask you this question because you realize that Lyndon, something was wrong with his arm. Don't you think? Because me and Travis argued many times. Travis accused you of not being the man for not dealing with the injured fighter. Travis said if Hayes fought smash up, Belly should get him out of here. So that same thing that Travis has said to me, isn't that question same for here? Because Lyndon's arm, he went for it in the right hand, and then Yard couldn't get it done.
So you cut out there. Somebody was phoning.
So saying that he's got one. You could see that it was an injured fighter. He's got the one arm. He's not fighting the right hand. Yeah. and Yard wasn't able to take him out, knowing that he had almost an advantage.
You listen to what I'm saying. You have to be careful how you speak, and quote me correctly.
I will.
What I said in the corner was, and I may be wrong, but I think he's hurt his right hand.
That's exactly it.
Let's go out there and start throwing more right hands. And that's what Anthony did. It wasn't for surety. I wasn't 100% sure that he hurt his right hand.
Okay.
I thought he did. He, after the fight, said he didn't. See?
Well, he's
but then his trainer, you see? Bruv, bruv, that's not my business. You get what I'm saying? That's not my business. I don't want to get into that. That's not my business.
That's fair.
I instructed my fighter correctly. And Anthony, he's still cautious because you don't know. Boxing is a tactical sport.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't just rush in there. And this is what Anthony was saying. It's not about just going in there wild and everything. Anthony can do that. And he didn't go wild in the last round. He started placing some hard shots. What most negative people have to say about the situation is that we could have done that earlier. We could have pressed it more. And I hear that.
He wins that fight. He wins that.
I hear that. And I said that after the fight. And I said that in the fight. But having said all of that, we still won the fight. So that's it.
Tunde, were you hesitant? Because I know in the Kovalev fight, the famous, empty the tank, you said you got him to really go for it. In this fight, were you hesitant to really tell him to push the foot down because of how things kind of went in that Kovalev fight?
No, I don't listen, I've never watched the Kovalev fight. I didn't watch it because I know that we went out there. The only way we was ever gonna win is a KO. And you got to remember, forget the Kovalev. To me, Kovalev's gone. I don't need to talk about that. People are making that an issue. Hold on.
Yeah.
Before the fight, Anthony Yarde had stamina problems. Now he's gone 12 rounds. What's the excuse next? Bruv, we can't win. This is what I'm trying to say here. We can't. It don't make sense to me. That's what I'm saying. KG, come on, you're quiet.
I wouldn't myself. I wouldn't know. I want to say something, but I'm being right. Let me say this one. Let me say this. He can go 12. He can go 12. He's not throwing him.
Let me
go on,
say something.
Talk to me, bro.
Run it.
You got energy. But anytime you come up against me, your energy goes down, fam.
No.
And the reason why... No.
Go on. I want to talk to you, bro.
Listen, brother.
Let me get it.
Listen. The reason why your energy goes down is because you are behind all that mask. You're an intelligent guy.
There you go.
You're a thinker. So when I talk, I trigger that intelligence in you, and that is the fear of these brothers, and that's why I talk the way I talk, because I show you.
Cool. Now, Tuns, you know what we're gonna do, yeah? And we're gonna double back and come on your pod, because this thing I'm sitting here, yeah, and I'm like, you know what? Boom. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna let him speak and do his thing,
bro.
No, you have to. You have to, brother. You have to.
So when you ask the question, I'm saying to you right now, he can go 12 rounds if he's not throwing. If he ain't throwing like that,
listen.
How many punches do you throw?
Let me tell you something.
Your fighter. Let me go. I'll pass it over. I'm happy to. I'll pass it over.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
You've inspired the mind. I'm thinking right now.
No. Wait. Let me tell you something. Let me answer that question. You don't understand, KG. You're not a boxing trainer. You're not in the gym every day. You're looking at it from a perspective of a fan. But let me tell you something. Boxing is I've always said it. Boxing is 99.9% cerebral. Okay. That's why Lyndon was tired, even though he didn't throw that much shots. Think about that, brother. Man. Hold on.
Wait. 100%.
Wait. Why do you think fighters who go into the ring with Floyd Mayweather have a higher punch output before they fight him? And as soon as they fight Floyd, their punch output goes to 0. How much punches did Pacquiao throw against Floyd?
There we go.
Punching did Canelo throw against Floyd?
There you
Almost
go.
zero.
But this is the thing.
Because of the cerebral, because it's more difficult to cerebrally fight a fighter than it is to physical. That's why guys who are not teachers will just say to their fighters, go in there, son, go in, start throwing shots, everything. It ain't about that, fam. It's about technical ability.
So listen, I'm with you. And what I would say to that,
be with me.
Hold on, I'm not fully. Tunde, when you listen, check me. Yeah, I said to Lyndon, there's confidence. I think it's a confidence issue. There's end of the day, the reason why he was feeling like that is I don't think he believed that he was gonna go to this next level. Personally, I think he came into the fight wondering what is Yard gonna do? Because even in the post fight, you don't sit like that. You don't even let Anthony Yard talk the way he was talking. I'm the champion, bro. Smooth to the side. But then confidence in him made him sit back and take another. You don't stand there, bro. You're the winner. Tell him to move, bro.
All right, yeah, that's a. So what does that mean, KG?
So I'm saying that he did. When you talk about.
So if you've got the wait. So if you've got the victory, why are you still not acting confident?
Bro, this is a thing because you didn't win. Oh my God!
You didn't win. That's why you're not confident.
No. Listen.
That's why if you look at the body language, you didn't win. You know you didn't win.
We spoke. Lyndon's a humble. I told him. The first thing he came on the phone. I said, "Big man, you're too humble. Don't do that again, man. You're not." I told him, "You're not Kelly from Destiny Child, bro." I said, "You're stand in the middle and own the thing, fam." Do you know what I'm saying? So what happens?
No, but listen. You're talking about this humility business. You can be humble. You don't need Manny Pacquiao weren't no in-your-face type of fighter. You can be humble being a fighter. So that's Lyndon's character. You can't change that. But you don't need to tell him to change because whatever he's doing has got him to this point. So
no, but he spoke differently. When I watched the interview, so as soon as he finished the fight, he said one, it wasn't a robbery. He said all sorts of things. He said it wasn't a robbery. I watched the fight back. He said loads of stuff. He even said Spencer tried to message him to say
don't pull out. He said don't pull out
the fight.
No, I remember that. Spencer, I don't know about that, but I remember Spencer done a tweet way back when the fight was first announced. And he said, don't pull out the fight. But we're not here to talk about
let's
big man, who's the big man and who's the not big man. We're just here to talk about. I'm not even here to really talk about the fight. I'm just saying that I'm here to support you guys. Because I ain't been on nobody's thing. I don't need to talk. BBC want to interview with me. I ain't giving them no interview. IFL TV want to interview me. I ain't giving them no interview. Because now is not the time. Now is the time for me to sit back and watch the haters come out.
Okay.
Because the same people who couldn't wait for something to happen are going to be the same people that are going to be kissing our asses in a few months, weeks, years time. So I ain't worried about that. It's all cool.
We had to wrap up, bro. Tunde, I want your thing, fam. We're gonna be in that kitchen. And I'm not quiet, brother. I'm coming there to stir the pot, bro.
You can't do that. But you see what again, brother? Listen, you see what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
I can talk. I can answer every question that's thrown at me. But I want to use my energy the right way. And if you think about it, one should ask themselves, if I'm so hated, how comes I've managed or we have managed to achieve so much? How can a brother from the ends, two brothers from the ends, achieve so much and be such an inspiration to the people from his community? How? You think I got time to waste on brothers who come in there chatting about Tunde Ajayi this and I'm not black. But then what are you talking about, brother? You don't understand our issue. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't got time to worry about those guys. Because when their guys lose in the corner, I absolutely don't hear none of this. So I've got to be smart and say, Tunde, don't back to that. Why do you think I don't follow no one on Instagram? It ain't because I've got some massive ego or anything like that. Because energy goes where energy flows. That's why you managed to get the master genius, Tunde Ajayi, on your team. And that's why I say, dream it, believe it, become it.
I'm grabbing my hair back. Listen, look out for yourself. What an evening. Look out. Spencer, everyone, Lyndon, everyone, all the people, great defeaters that are in the chat. This was mad.
Spencer's still here,
Spencer's still here. It can't be.
Spencer's my guy. He knows. Even Spencer has to quiet when I'm talking. Bro. It's powerful. It's powerful. That's why me and Spence, let me tell you something again before you wrap up, because I know there hasn't been this kind of engagement on your thing since you started. Because
that's incorrect. Why is you get off today?
But this is what happens when you got two standout brothers like me and Spencer. It's energy, and you can't stop that. You can like it or love it, or you can like it or dislike it, but you can't stop it. Just like when the sun comes out, I don't care what color you are, you have to take off your clothes and put on your sunglasses because it's hot, it's energy. And that's what me and Spencer do. And it's just the realness. It's the realness.
I can't breathe.
It's just the realness. You're gonna remember me, regardless of what happens. Everyone in the world of boxing is gonna remember my name. They're gonna remember Anthony Yard's name already. Anthony Yard is in the embryonic stage of his career, and we're all talking about him. Think about it, defeaters, undefeated.
Look up yourself. Nah, I can't.
Come on.
What a night, bro.
It's mad.
Thank you very much. Everyone in the chat, we're gone.
Yes, bro, phone me after. Phone me.
You know what time it is.
Come on.